Hi there and welcome back. If you are new, then hi, my name is Tania and I'm from Tatty Treasures. All my links are in the description, where to find me, ways to support the channel, and any other relevant information. If you are already a subscriber, then welcome back. It's always nice to see you. So I've got this little tin here today. I'm doing another Tina mask makes. Don't worry, I've got some needles already prepared. Anyone who's seen my sewing before, yeah, will know I'm a bit of a disaster, but I'm trying. I am trying. So this is Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodahs mask makes. I've been following along with her. I'm on this is number 37. I am doing it with the Bow Bunny paper, but obviously the fabrics, I'm just doing it with, you know, like a shabby chic type thing. So yeah, I did number 1 to 20 in Tim Holtz, number 21 to 40 in Bow Bunny, because that's where I am now, isn't it? And then I'm going to be doing, when I go from 41 to 60, I'm going to be using some botanical papers, which I just cannot remember their names, and they're beautiful. I've shown them before on one of the vlogs, so you probably know what I'm on about. So I'm going to make 6 of these, and I think Tina's called them fabric button embellishments. So I've got 6 pieces of material like so. I've just, you know, ripped them random sizes. Then I think this is going to be like the bottom backing, so let's rip some of this down. So if I go, I think like she had the bottom backing so you could kind of see it underneath. I'll just rip a little bit of that off. Oh, it's a little bit too long, so that's that one. Hopefully I'll have enough. These was just out of my scrap tin. I did have to rip the actual material down, but the calico and the lace is just out my scrap tin. Let's just take some of those threads off. I'm covered in threads now. It's so funny, you know, when I get up, just there's just a mountain of threads what follow me around the house. And I have to be careful because Colin eats them, and then obviously, you know, they get all tangled up and stuff. So yeah, I have to remember to sweep my room after I've finished. But yeah, sometimes you find them and you think, how on earth did they get there? It's like glitter. It just follows you everywhere. Right, I don't think there's going to be... Oh, hold on. Oh no, that's... I've got a really thin piece in my tin. That's, I suppose I could rip... I'll rip these down, because I think they're a little bit big anyway. So that's that one. That's that one. So I'll just pop that in my scrap tin. So we've got us 2 bases, like so. I mean, look at all that already, and all this. Let's get that in there, in the bin. Right, I'm not bothered about a few hanging off, because I do like that look. So I think they're fine. I think that could do with just cutting down a little bit, like so. And same with that one. Just rip a little bit of that. Ooh. So another good one for using your bits and bobs. Oh dear. Don't know if I was ripping that against the grain. Right, so that's that. Then we're just going to put some lace. I don't know where I'm going to put the lace. I think I'm going to have it on top because it's thinner than what I've, you know, got on top. I don't know what Tina did, to be honest. Watched the video a long time ago and I've just put it on, you know, just to remind me self. but I didn't watch it properly. Sometimes if I watch them properly, too close to doing it, I can't help but, you know, do it exactly the same. So I tend to just watch. Quite like that big piece. Let's put that on there. Let's put that on there. And that can go on there, like so. I think that's all she did, but I've got this lace as well, and I think I'm just gonna cut some of this up, and I'm thinking about popping that like underneath, so we've got, you know, some, so it's not so square. Yeah. Oh dear. Let's pop that in. Yeah, it just gives it a little bit of movement. Oh, I've ruined that piece. So let's put that there. Let's just don't rip it, Tanya. Why are you doing the same thing as you just did? Because these scissors are rubbish. I will get myself some sewing scissors. Right, that can go there. Then can I get another 2 out of this? Yes. Let's do it. So that's that. And that is that. So that's all our little layers, and then these ones are going to have 2 buttons on, which is nice, because I've never done 2 buttons at the same time. So yeah, lots of button sewing. So I've got some needles prepared. So let's do this. Let's just move them. Let's think where we're going to have as buttons. I think I'm going to have them on the pale side. I don't know if I need some bigger buttons, but I haven't got any bigger buttons. And obviously putting bigger buttons in journals and that, it's not really, seems a good idea when you're making the embellishment, but yeah, then when you're putting them in your journal, it's not a great idea. So I've tended not to buy big buttons. I do prefer the little mother and pearl ones, really, because they're so thin that they don't really cause any bulk. Getting in a mess look already. It's as soon as I start not concentrating what I'm doing, or as soon as I think I know what I'm doing, then that's it. My mind just goes. But I'm getting better, Keep trying. Pat on the head, keep trying. Right, I think one more and that'll be enough for that. I'm not gonna cut the thread to start the other one off. I'm just gonna go back through here and then pop that one on. Like so. Yep, come on. You know you want to. So these, I was going to call them beads. These buttons are from BB Craft. There was the coconut buttons. I think that's brilliant, from coconut shells. So they say. I mean, I don't know how much is from the coconut, but I think that's really cool. Love coconut. Yeah, I love anything with coconut in it. It is one of my favourites. And even the smell of it, I love, you know, like beauty products and stuff. Any creams and stuff what's got coconut in, That is the smell I tend to go for. Like, totally tropical. Right, I don't know why I went through there. So that's messed it up a bit, because I don't know how I'm gonna have to go back in so I can come out properly. Because I want to knot it at the bottom. Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut it off. I don't think that's going to come unthreaded, to be honest. So that's one. So they're quite raggedy, aren't they? I quite like them. Let me get comfy in this chair. That's better. So let's just do that a little bit skew with. I don't want to look anything like perfect. I think they're just supposed to be, you know, real scrappy type clusters. Right, remember, you've not got a knot. Don't be pulling it all the way. Okay. If I can get 2 clusters done out of this one thread, I won't have to thread another needle. Hurrah! Hurrah, they say. If you saw my last one. Yeah, me and needles just don't seem to get on. I don't know what it is. So let's go in for the next one. I'm going to go there. I want to pop it. It's the brown way, but that's fine. I think you could hear me breathing then. Just realised I was breathing quite heavy. I'll just do one more. Oh, that's super. Yeah. It's going to go through. Oh, I've just got enough to bring it through. So that's that one. I'm doing okay. So that's 2. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love how random they are. Let's just cut this excess off. Oh, you know what I've got? I've got this. Who needs scissors? Right, let's pop that back in there. Get another needle. That's it. So I'm just going to go through. Just pick a button up. Put it on. Sorry. Go back through. I think since you know, starting doing junk journals and that, it's the most buttons I have ever sewn on. I had not sewn on a button for years. Absolutely years. When Eleanor's cardigan buttons used to come off from school, it was my middle daughter's job to sew them back on. That was one of her jobs when she lived at home. Trying to think how old she'd have been. Probably about 17. So yeah, I just used it, and she used to sew all the badges on too. You know, swimming badges and then brownie badges and stuff. Because she was a lot better sewer than I was. So obviously I just let her carry on doing it. As you do, don't you? And I think this is what happens. The things that we're not very good at, we avoid doing them, and we either don't do them or we let, you know, somebody else do them, and we don't learn. And it's funny. I used to work with oh, it's sad really, because he's passed away last year, but yeah, I worked with this incredible young man. And we did outreach work with teenagers, and he got to know me quite quickly. It was quite an intuitive bloke, and he always used to say to me, I'm not going to rob you of this opportunity, like, you need to do it. And I used to hate him for it. It was normally, you know, when we was out doing outreach work and that, I didn't like being the first person to approach and start conversations, so I used to let him do it. Once I got into a conversation, I was fine. It's just that initial approach. So, you know, when we first started working together, he just used to do it, and then I think he realised that I wasn't very good at that. Yeah, and he used to always say that, I'm not going to rob you of the opportunity. I'd be like, yeah, thanks. Thank you very much. They are brilliant, those scissors. But yeah, I did a hair before lockdown, so gosh, it's probably, I bet it's 2 years now. But it suddenly passed away. When he was younger than, he was probably a good 10 years younger than me, actually. No, it couldn't have been, because I think we worked together when I was about 32. It's just before I met Ryan. Yeah, so I was 32 when I met Ryan. So about 30, and I think he was probably, 20, 24, I think he was 25. So yeah, I'm guessing he'd have been like 40. But yeah, I can say I've got some really good memories of that time, and every time I think about it, I think, oh gosh, I just can't believe that he's not here, because he was such a vibrant person. I used to love working with him. Yeah, you couldn't help but smile. Really nice bloke. Oh dear, sad. Right, I'm storming through these, aren't I? I'm like a champion button person now. But yeah, I think these are ones that you don't really want to think about, if that's, you know, the look that you're going for. And it's definitely the look that we're going for. So I think that's enough. But yeah, I think we all do that, don't we? And just totally avoid the things that, and I don't think sometimes it's that we don't want to do. I think it's the things that not frighten us so much, but you know, we know that we're going to be challenged, and we know that it could go wrong, and I think a lot of times we don't do these things because, you know, we either don't want to, I don't know, I don't think like feeling a failure, you know, that's a bit deep, isn't it? I don't think it's as far as that, but yeah, I don't think anybody really likes doing something that they're not very good at. So, and I think doing YouTube has definitely thrown me in sometimes, especially doing some of these challenges. Not this one so much, but yeah, some of the other ones. Like when I started the Roxy challenge, and it was like, oh, let's make a cover and let's do something with an old book and things like that. I was not petrified, but I was thinking, oh my goodness, I've got to do this on camera. I've never done it before. I've not got a clue. And it is a bit putting yourself out there. I mean, obviously I don't have to show the video and all the rest of it, but well, I could not do that anyway, but yeah, it is funny how we shy away from things. I mean, sometimes it is just because you hate doing them. I mean, I've never liked sewing, but yeah, I really want to get better at it now. I think because there's a purpose, and it's pretty, you know, it's nice. Oh, I love these. Oh, I really like that one. I think that crochet lace makes all the difference. Right, I think that one's got the most cotton on, so hopefully we'll just do it. Right, and it is double, so I'll just pull it slightly, just got a little bit more. The needles and things have quite behaved today. But last week my fingers really wasn't working very well. I do have days where they're just not very good. Right. Like dicing with danger, don't I, with this no knotting business. Again, no good at the knots, so I avoid doing it. Nothing worse than doing a knot thinking that you're all safe and just pulling it through. At least this way I know that I'm not safe and I've got to be careful. Right, I'm going to go down and get that other button there, look. I've enjoyed doing these. We stayed friends for quite a few years after, and so we were still friends when first few years going out with Ryan. He used to, you know, he'd just drop in like once a year. There'd be a knock at the door and he'd just come and visit, and you always felt like you'd just seen him yesterday. I used to absolutely love talking to him. Right, let's knot this. Oh, so that's them. Oh, let's put the thing on this. I really wouldn't. Yeah, it's absolutely like a razor. So yeah, I don't need any scissors. They was from that bookbinding set. I have put them on my Amazon. So we've got 6. I think they're really cute. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.